So, let's get to it. The campaign will be Lone Wolf Origin with company name The Wolfpack and my custom banner, because that's the name of my Twitch community. We will be playing Nobles at War for story purposes, which I will get into a little bit later. Expert, low funds, and map seed is called Wolfpack. Because I wanted to do something like that, and I ended up with a map that I like because it plays into my plan for the story, which you will see now. So here's why I chose this map. Primary reason is that House Eigloff, it says these guys are seated in their fortress and they take with arms what they consider theirs by right. So they are ruthless noble house that just takes stuff. And I am sort of role-playing the knight, the main character, which is going to be my character. And he has been wronged by those nobles. They fabricated the claim on the lands of my family. They assassinated my father, they poisoned him, and they just took everything from me, and I want revenge against them. And I will do so by helping House Winterfell, which are the House of Winterfell holds high the principles of justice and honor. They are the good guys. They are what chivalry is all about. These are their lands. So once the noble war breaks out, we will fight for this faction against this faction. Red versus green. And we are starting in this position. After we have lost everything, we take our vow to take revenge and just, you know, move on to prepare for it. The character has no special traits, but in Lone Wolf Origin the knight really starts strong. And I have a specific build in mind, which will be all about dealing damage. But in the early game, I just want to maximize my stats. So Colossus for extra hit points, Fortified Mind for extra resolve, and Brawny to give us more stamina, because 65 is not really enough to fight with a two-handed sword. And we go with the attack and defense and see in the early game prioritizing sort of fatigue so we can get more AoE attacks if possible. Especially when we get a 5 as a max roll from 3 stars. And since we have 2s, we go to 4. 78, that's a decent amount of fatigue to start with. And now we begin the phase 1 of my plan. Phase 1 will be using just the knight, getting money, doing quests that I can do with just the knight. Because we don't pay the knight, I, as a character, will just try to accumulate money and buy gear. Because I have a very specific plan for phase 2, very specific build, a very specific tactic. And very specific origin that I will do that with. So we will see, you will see when I get it. But for starters, I need to just get money by doing whatever I can with this knight as a solo character. Okay, so disappearing villagers is actually a quest that we can take, even though we can't actually fight those monsters, but monsters from the quests will always chase you. So all we need to do is get those monsters to go after us and then find somebody who will fight them for us. This is very unusual. Where are they? They're going back, okay. Oh, it's 6 Naxxramas, and they have a tier 3. Awesome. Fantastic first quest. So, now we need to find allies against these Naxxramas. That might take a while, but we don't pay the knight, so does not matter. We are not losing money as long as we only have the knight in the company. Trading caravan. It'll do. We will need a lot of luck. But that's what you need. In the early game, while playing only with the knight, you need to get very lucky in quests like these. I don't think I want to move up and then kill one and then the other one eats him and grows, so we'll just wait here. And here comes the big one. Okay, they damaged him, that's very... Oh, stun is awesome! That stun is huge. It loses one turn, that is huge. 71, don't miss. They even damaged it a little bit more. They kill another one. Oh, this is going beautifully. Beautifully. Okay, 76. And of course, 76 miss. Come on, 71. There we go. Oh, they're killing it. Amazing. 79, we got it. And it misses twice. Oh, lucky stars. You know what? I don't even want to stand next to it because it could just swallow me, which is campaign over. So let's just wait until we can actually attack. And they got it. Yes. Well, one jagged fangs. Luck was with us today. We don't end the campaign on day 2. Let's go back to Finsterweiler and collect 370 crowns. This is how you do it. You get lucky. Okay, they have another quest, which is fighting thieves. We cannot fight thieves anytime soon. Because thieves you can't kite into anything, you actually have to fight them. That's for phase 2. In phase 1 is, however, collecting cheap gear, meaning shields and spears and padded leather, 80 durability armor. But we can get this stuff cheaper, so we just move on. Absolute economic super efficiency is what I'm after. Okay, these are full priced shields, so nope. Not paying that. Although I could buy medical supplies, I will need them and they are cheap here. This food will last 10 more days, spoils in 9. Okay, so we don't have to buy food anytime soon. This quest is walk for money. Perfect. Okay. Oh, burned warehouse. That's bad, which means they both don't have stuff and the prices are super high. Unlucky, but what can we do? Let's see what quest they have. Thieves we cannot do. Find a place. Awesome. Some way to the west. Off we go. And this one is caravan quest. Okay, so I'm actually accepting caravan quests because sometimes you don't get attacked, but if you get attacked by something you can't defeat with the help of the guards, you just abandon the quest, take the reputation hit. It doesn't matter all that much because we will get that reputation back over time. So here's to hoping nothing attacks us or something small attacks us. Nine barbarians, so some thralls and few boarhounds. This is sort of iffy. I will hang back and see how the guards handle the dogs and what happens. If we can win, I'll fight. If not, just run away. So these guys will be tossing javelins for a while. This one might come. Let's go to the lower side and see what they do. Yeah, sort of. It started very bad, very unlucky, so I am out of here. Darn it. From role-playing perspective, this is kind of bad, because I am playing this honorable knight and all that, but I have a bigger fish to fry, as they say, because I want to take revenge on, you know, my mortal enemies, and therefore we have to do a little bit of iffy stuff if we are to accomplish the greater goal. No quests here, they are raided, so they won't have anything to sell. And back we go. This is a cheap spear, we're getting it. This is also cheap. Okay, 2 spears obtained. Another caravan quest, about a day to the west. Sure, same deal. Five goblin raiders. That sounds doable. But there's something else behind. So we'll see. We'll see how this battle goes. And then we'll decide. As long as I get to kill something, at least I've gotten a little bit of XP. So let's just hang back. Okay, the guards are fighting, so let's join them. This stun is a huge deal. I'm in a net, which means less defense and initiative. Well, it doesn't lower my damage, so let's see it. Thank you, luck. More luck, please. 73. Only 4 to go. This one's already breaking. $60. Oh, if this hits. Oh, and of course it didn't. So now painful times ahead. Lower elevation and we can do split on both of them. 70. We missed the first one. Damn it. Come on, split. Once more. This time we hit them both. I'm fighting from a net this whole battle. It's ridiculous. Okay, 78. We got him. And now we're one-on-one. Oh, this one is fleeing. This one wants to fight. I still have to. Still can't get out of the net. 68, come on, and we actually win. Come on! Yes! And that one runs away. Well, the quest, I don't even have enough fatigue to break free. But it's over. Now, 472 XP, some loot, 2 daggers. Awesome. This was profitable already. Now, 7 brigand raiders. Well, this one we will absolutely abandon. Few marksmen, some raiders, yep. Goodbye quest once more. Oh, they are moving away? Ah, here they are. Okay, flee, of course, this is unwinnable. But it was profitable nonetheless. Now we just have to run away. This caravan, now we can't fight them even with the caravan. So yeah, phase 1 is going to be a little bit iffy on the honor side. 200. Okay, 200. I'm willing to pay 200 for it. We won't be needing these. This is good stuff. Oh, I bought spears. Oh, damn it, I forgot. That was just a force of habit. I don't actually need spears. I need something else entirely. You will see. Any cheap shields? Nope. Another walk for money. Great. Let's check the market first, as always. Nothing cheap that would interest me. By the way, I should repair these things. Your quest is thieves. We are not doing it. Since we have some money, let's go to the citadel, which should have armors in the marketplace. Except they have the event mastering troops, so they took everything. There's no recruits, no gear. I guess we can go to the big city. There might be a new quest by now. Yep, there it is. Caravan, sure, we'll take it. And this time around we arrive without problems. Well-supplied place has nothing of interest to me. And they also have driver brigands. No, we're not doing anything like that. No gear that I care about, and the quest is thieves. Big Harbor City is our next stop. Oh, 5 brigands. Yeah, we can't fight those, so avoid. I guess we're going to this city, or rather village first. Still no quest, but local holiday, which makes prices higher. Still, very cheap shield. Awesome. Two quests. One is a caravan, and the other is walk for money. 430. Okay, let's take the paid delivery quest because it's a fair bit of money, and in the marketplace. Awesome. Awesome. Just what I need. And knives. Tools. Might as well buy them, make a stack. Because we'll probably need to repair lots of gear. So repair you and you. These things I don't need right now, but since I bought them, I'll just hold on to them because I'll need them eventually. Let's go to the place, Salzburg, all the way over there, sure. It's those 5 brigands. Move away. Good thing I saw them in time. Okay, 9 brigands this time. Brigand raider, poachers, thugs. I wouldn't mind fighting them if we could pull them in some sort of caravan. Supply caravan. Oh, but they will run away from it. Yep, they know. Yep, off they go. Well, nothing we could do about that. Again, many thugs and poachers. We can't fight them alone, so run away! are with the money. Okay, so now we might get monsters quests, which means we can run around until we kite them into something. Thieves we can't do yet. Tier 2 monsters. There was a supply caravan on the road. It would be easy to deal with it if we could manage to get them. These caps I would buy, but they are of with high prices now. And there's gems here, so we can look for the opportunity to trade. If we do this quest, the price will drop down, and we could trade some gems. 4 direwolves. Okay, that's not that terrible, but we will need help. Oh, trading caravan already here. Here's another one. Okay, this is where we deal with the quest. As always, I will kinda hide. They probably won't come to me, but I'm okay with that. It's all about just doing the quest. Oh, they soften him up for me, and now I have maximum bonus aim from 3 of them. 82. There we go. Shame I couldn't get the kill. What can you do? Well, I got 1 kill and 1 pelt, which is awesome. And another. And we got a level. Oh, it wasn't a pelt, it was meat. Fine, we'll just sell it. Let's be done. We have crowns to collect. Next level, we go to Sword Mastery, so now we can swing some more. Now we can actually trade some gems. And this is cheap enough. And the best place to sell gems would be in the big city. But we can check out this village along the way. They have monsters, awesome, and there's a company right here in the town. So you know what I'm gonna do. Oh, they went away. Why are these monsters so far away? 3 direwolves. Ah, okay. Direwolves, come here. Oh, supply caravan, perfect. I think I'd rather fight them with trading caravan, because I won't be able to get any kills with those guys. I will bravely guard you from behind. Okay, I get a duel. It's a 74. It happens. As long as I don't miss this one. We're on the right track. That's a kill. And another. And we're done. More meat. They have the festival, which increases the prices. This is going bad anyway. Spoils in 3 days. Just sell all the food. Buy some grains. One more knife. Oh, triple skull quest. Wonder what it is. Probably not something I can do. Oh, beautifully done. 682. Well, it's a profit. 1700. So we have 4 sets. I need 5, and now we need hats. Ooh, do we spend 300 on the hell? Nah, we don't. That's not how we do. So I will be buying these full Hackathon caps now. And we are almost done with phase. Well, not really. I'll need the money as well. You'll see. You will see. Walk for money, sure. And the big one is thieves. Yeah, we can't do that. Okay, so we walk for money. Their quest is caravan. A day to the west. It's close, but you know what? Why not go see if these guys have more gems for me to trade? It's been a couple of days. Their quest is walk for money. Perfect. A day to the south. Awesome. And do you have new gems? Yes, you do. Fantastic. And I'll even buy cheap things while I can. And a cheap cap. That's number 2. 3 more to go. 1 more armor to go as well. Shields, we have 3. 4. Let's screw it. Let's just end with the shields. So we have 5 shields. I am preparing to get 5 new characters. Very specific new characters. Okay, where do we need to go? Sure, and let's check this place along the way. They might have the padded leather I'm after. But first we need to run away from some orc marauders. $293. Everything is more expensive because of seasonal fair again. Oh well. Oh, but what's the price of gems? 755. Yeah, that's a good thing about it. Because then you actually get better prices. And I can sell this because I won't be needing it. I'm keeping these for later. So 293. No. We have to be frugal. We have to be very frugal. Okay, your quest is caravan, which is fine. Al-Hazif, 3 days to the east. Sure. Who knows, maybe we'll get super lucky. Very unlikely, but, you know, why not? Yep, there we go. A few poachers, some raiders. Yeah, this is not winnable at all. So I'll just abandon it. We tried. This is thieves. And this is walk for money. Awesome. Just a little bit more. What do you have in your market? Oh, perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Oh well. 3 caps. 2 more. 2 more. That means I actually sort of have enough. Yeah, I think I do. So let's just do this quest. And then I can go to the place to find the guys. Okay, we have to avoid these brigands. So, if you've been watching my streams, you know that I am a hashtag professional at these things. So naturally, when I paused the recording when I took a break, I didn't unpause it for a while. And then I talked and explained the phase 2 and showed it unfolding, and now all of that is lost. I did avoid those brigands. I delivered the thingy and then I went south to the city of Caracan because phase 2 includes recruiting slaves. I found 3 in this city and then I moved to the east to find 2 more in Kabira. And the reason I'm recruiting slaves is you don't have to pay them salary, you know? And they will be using daggers to just, you know, pierce every human enemy and steal their armor and caps so we can earn maximum income. And that's why I'm calling the build that I'll be using for them the Economist, because they are very economical. I paid them nothing and they will generate extra money by daggering all the human enemies and we get their stuff. So, summary out of the way, let's get to phase 2. Best words. Quests here are probably not something that I can do. Well, I can walk for money, that's okay. But I was going to say any fighting quest is just out of the question. Southern lands are scary. We might as well sell all these things and see where they sent us. Caracan, awesome. Southern lands are really scary. But you know what's scarier? Recording. There's always something you can mess up, and inevitably I do. This time around I accidentally muted myself while playing, or rather muted the microphone. And as a result, there's some really cool stuff and really cool reactions I had that are lost. So now I have to narrate as we are not taking the fighting quests against serpents and taking the escort caravan, because as you know, we can always just abandon those. And sure enough, as soon as we left the city, we found a nomad group, 9 of them. I didn't really think we can... I was just thinking whether we can take them on or not, but then I noticed we have mercenary group right next to us. That meant that those nomads will probably just run away. And that's what happened. However, those mercenaries actually lost to nomad cutthroats and slingers. And at this point I was like, if those mercs lost, like, should I flee? But, you know, the greed got the best of me. And I actually took this fight against 9 nomads. So I don't know why those mercenaries lost, because these guys had no armor or shields or anything. And I kinda dealt with them handily. Double kill. Double kill. And the rest of the fight was, you know, relatively easy. So there you go. The fight was won easily and we continued the journey with some extra loot to sell. So this quest turned out quite profitable. After reaching our destination, I found a quest to find a place, which of course I took, because it's just free money with my super economical company in which I don't pay anybody. After which I've sold all the items that we didn't need, purchased a stockpile of food, and took another caravan quest. What happened next was the biggest challenge of the campaign so far, because my economist build got a baptism by fire. Oh, look at that cursor moving and me talking about the strategy and tactics. But it was all for naught, because, you know, muted microphone. So the idea was that the raiders will just YOLO the donkeys as they always do, And I would just wait for them on the southern side of the map, isolate one or two if I could, and quickly dagger them to, get them out of the play and break morale of the rest of them. But it turned out 3 of the raiders had thrown weapons and they didn't want to move up until they throw all of them. So I was stuck in this weird position of, do I advance and risk getting annihilated by all the thrown weapons, or wait for them to just expend all ammo? I decided to do the latter. Now, there's one problem with using slaves as your main fighting force, because that background has very low hit points to start with, so they can be very easily killed, which is why I wasn't, really thrilled by the idea of charging them in the first place. So I pull back even more, waiting for all the thrown axes to be spent. Once that happened, brigands moved in to finish off the donkeys, but my original plan of isolating 1 or 2 of them couldn't really work anymore because they were all grouped up. So this just became super high risk situation, which a smart man would, avoid. But I wasn't really smart. I was excited to see my economist build at work, so I decided to risk it all. One brigand did isolate himself, so I surrounded him with everybody and hoped for a quick kill. However, 47, 45, 45, all missed. But Cielo didn't miss, and his spears got the raider to wavering, which is probably why he was unable to hit yon monster. It turned out I was able to isolate 2 raiders, but Yuris missed 57s twice again. That was 4 attacks in a row that he missed. And we weren't really killing them fast, which was going to be a problem. Especially because I realized I can't hit any of these guys if I actually want to get their gear from all the daggering. So me not having a dagger was a serious misplay, and my character, which is objectively the strongest fighter of the company, couldn't really do anything other than help with surrounding to provide more aim to the economists. And that was the end of the second raider. Now, we did gain numerical advantage, however, all the economists will have spent most of their fatigue, so I was hoping I can move away from the rest of the raiders and just spend 1 or 2 turns waiting to recover some fatigue before we continue to use our daggers. But with all the donkeys dead, raiders charged. And this was going to be very tricky. And in this situation, I really couldn't afford to hold back anymore. Yep. Yuris was now 1 hit away from dead. The best bet for Yuris to stay alive was for Albino Squirrel to pierce the raider and break his morale with a 24. Which Squirrel did like a boss. And at this point I was already celebrating victory, So I didn't want the poachers to get away, because that would mean a little bit of experience lost, so I sent albino squirrel after one of them. And I went after the other one, because I had no dagger to actually deal with this raider. But then AI used my tactics against me, because albino squirrel was pierced twice by this poacher. So all of a sudden I was in danger of losing one of the economists to the most unlikely enemy. Luckily that didn't happen, and we won this battle without any losses. Not due to my technical genius, I must say. I really risked way too much in this battle, but this time around fortune did favor the bold. And look at this amazing loot. 4 metal helmets, 4 pieces of armor. I mean, this was just unbelievably profitable. Economists doing their thing, but you know, hopefully in the future with a little bit less risk. The quest failed again, but who cares? Look at this loot, and look at all the promotions on the economists. Now, I should talk about them a little bit, because I actually did talk about them, but that's one of the things that got lost due to my professionalism. So these guys are my long-term supporters on Twitch, subscribers, and they've been around for a long time. I've actually picked 18 of them, and I hope not to go through all of their names. I am randomly assigning them to characters as I recruit them. So I hope I will not have that many deaths, that I would need more than 18 names in this campaign. As you can see, the slave origin, as I already mentioned, has very low hit points to start with, especially Ginyu with 35. He's fragile, and he's really the most likely to die. And the first perk that I'm taking is Recover, because piercing really spends a lot of fatigue. So we need the ability to attack several times with piercing attacks, and recover to be able to go to the second target. This first battle really showed that my plan is quite good, except I think I need more of them. 5 is just not enough. Or, well, we did kind of get unlucky to get 5 Brigand Raiders immediately. Usually you can fight groups with Brigand Thugs and only 1 or 2 Raiders, so 5 would be perfectly fine for that. But this Baptism by Fire has shown me that I really could use more of them, and since we now have lots of gear to distribute, I will just go south and get more. If you're still here, thank you. I have fumbled quite a lot during this recording, because this is the first time that I'm actually recording gameplay. So far I've been mostly streaming, and I have been converting my streamed content into YouTube videos, but this will be my first recorded YouTube series, and I'm super excited about it. It started really awesomely well, and I'm having great fun with it. If you are new here, and again, if you're still here, that means you must like this content, so if you're not subscribed, please do so, because currently I need to get to 1000 subscribers and monetize the channel in order to keep the dream alive. Other than that, my name is Browwolf, and until the next episode of this story, thank you for watching.